Okay, I'm going to try once again to make practice sheet video 12, which I just made and it didn't save, so I get to start all the way over. On number 1, it says a circle is graphed on a coordinate grid and then reflected across the y-axis. I'm not going to tell you anything more than that. I want you to think about what you know based on that and choose the right answer. Number 2. We've been covering this. What is the value of A and B? So we know angles in a triangle will add to 180. So even though I expect you to be able to do this without me, I'm still going to set up the equation A plus 81 plus 85, which equals 180, and I want you to solve it. Once you get that, you can get B, or there's a different way to get B. I'll let you choose. Number 3, which transformations preserve congruence? So this is an opposite question of what we asked last week. Okay, we want the ones that preserve congruence. All of the ones we learned preserve congruence except for the last one, which is dilations. Okay, anything that's a dilation, I want you to cross out. A dilation literally means it's getting bigger or smaller. Okay, so look on here, find your translations, your reflections, and your rotations, and circle those because those preserve congruence. Okay. Number 4, point A, 5, negative 2. It is translated according to this rule. What will the new coordinates be? So some of us struggled with this last week. So basically, for x, you do minus 3. You know what 5 minus 3 is? It's 2. Now, negative 2 minus 4. Put that in your calculator unless you are sure you know what negative 2 minus 4 is. Left, moving left. What that is, okay? Number 5 and 6, by the way, this should say 5, but this circle works for both. When you look at this, what do we call this? Label it. What is this? Super important, 8th grade. That's diameter, okay? So I need my formula for area and circumference. I'm going to find both. So circumference, notice I have diameter, is going to be equals pi d. And for area, A equals pi r squared. Pi d, A equals pi r squared. Pi d, A equals pi r squared. C equals pi d, A equals pi r squared. So you're going to use your calculator for this, but just make sure for area you find the radius. So radius goes to the middle, so you need to take that and divide by 2 to find the radius. I would put 19 divided by 2 decimal into the calculator. Number 7, right? The algebraic rule that performs the transformation. Hopefully you can tell this is a translation. It's just a movement. Okay. So just so you know, this is original. This is new. Okay. That's the way you're moving. So you're going to have x plus or minus something, y plus or minus something. This preserves congruence. Number 8. Hopefully we are experts at this. Rotate the figure 90 degrees. So I'm going to quickly sketch my rotation rules. You should be experts at this. You should be able to do it in your sleep. Okay, 180. Well, let me do this one first. X comma y. This is negative x, negative y. Remember, that's the first one I put in. These stay in the correct order. The 90 and 270, remember those flip, yx, yx, and remember it's negative x, then negative y, okay? So for rotate 90, we use this one, y, negative x. My suggestion, so here's L and M, find the point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 negatives. Doesn't look like 7 negative, but you know it's negative 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 up. Now, do you remember how we crisscross? So it'll be 4, negative 7. Then I come back to my rule. I change that sign. So it's 4, 7. Hopefully, you're experts at this. Now, you do M. Find M. Number 9. Find the volume of the triangular pyramid. Find the volume of the triangular pyramid. Okay. Volume. Make sure you're not looking at surface area. Volume of a pyramid. 1/3 big BH. 1/3 big BH. Big B means area of the base. Okay. Area of the base. So 1/3, and I need the shape of the base. Well, hopefully you can tell this is a triangle. Okay, and it says it. It's a triangular prism. I'm sorry, pyramid. So I'm going to put the word triangle because that's the base. That's what I need to find the area of. So 1/3, I'm going to find the area of the base of the triangle. Right there. Triangle, half BH, half BH. Half BH. And there's another H. So remember, this is like the altitude. This is the height of the pyramid. This is the height of whatever the base is, which happens to be a triangle. So I'm going to plug in the numbers. You're going to follow along. Hopefully you're getting it right. I'm starting with the triangle. Okay, so here's my triangle. I have 3 numbers on the triangle. Lost my train of thought because my dad called. Okay, so I need my numbers for my triangle. So make sure you're using these numbers. There's 3 sides on this triangle, but I need these 2 because that's where the right angle is. Okay, that always tells us our base and height. So I don't need 18.9. They will put in, guys, I'm going to just tell you, they're going to put in extra numbers to throw you off. Okay. Okay, so there's my base and my height. These can be switched, it doesn't matter. But then I also need 18. Now here's the good news on this. There's my altitude. The good news is, because 1/3 works with 18, those numbers work together. This is not going to be repeating. It will be a decimal, but it's not going to repeat. So your job is to plug that into the calculator, and then your units will be centimeters cubed because it is volume.